My name is Aseem Malhotra, and I'm a cardiologist. We have a healthcare crisis, a major healthcare crisis. More than 60% of the UK adult population are now overweight or obese. And perhaps more disturbingly, 1 in 3 children are in the same category by the time they leave primary school. And the trends are getting worse. Unless we act, 90% of the UK adult population are going to be overweight or obese by 2050, and it's costing the NHS billions. What's the root cause? Well, one of the major root causes, undoubtedly, is the obesogenic environment. It's become almost impossible to avoid sugary processed foods wherever you go, whether it's on the high street, whether it's in gyms, health clubs. But for me, the biggest scandal is that we've even allowed our hospitals to become a branding opportunity for the junk food industry. And that's where my journey started. Almost 7 years ago, one summer, performing emergency keyhole heart surgery in the middle of the night on a man in his 50s, a life-saving procedure. And the next morning, I'm on a ward round, and I'm talking to him about healthy diets. And when I'm talking to him about that and stopping smoking, he was a heavy smoker, he gets served a burger and chips. And he says to me, "Doc, how do you expect me to change my lifestyle if you're serving me the same crap that brought me here in the first place?" And that started me off on a journey of several years of research. And on that journey, I discovered something else which most doctors weren't aware of. I wasn't certainly aware of. And that's the fact that poor diet now contributes to more disease and death than physical inactivity, smoking, and alcohol combined. But what constitutes a poor diet? There's been a lot of misinformation out there. And on that journey in the last few years, I ended up going to the origins of the Mediterranean diet, a tiny Italian village in southern Italy called Pioppi, where the average life expectancy for men and women is still 90. So I teamed up with former international Irish athlete Donal O'Neill and filmmaker, and we went to try and look into what were the secrets of this village, population 200 people. And we made a film called The Big Fat Fix, a documentary that premiered in British Parliament last year. The Pioppi diet is that fix. What it does, it brings together modern medical scientific research, independent research, with the secrets of that village to produce a 21-day plan that can dramatically and rapidly improve your health, not just help you lose weight. And it addresses several myths, including the Mediterranean diet has been wrongly interpreted for decades. Eating fat does not make you fat, and saturated fat does not clog your arteries. Cholesterol is actually good for you. If you're over 60, it can actually lead to a longer life. Physical inactivity and obesity is a myth. You can't outrun a bad diet. And last but certainly not least, dietary changes are very powerful. More powerful, and I'm saying this as someone who trained as an interventional cardiologist, operates on people, giving them medications like Smarties. Changes in lifestyle are more powerful than any drug, both in the prevention and treatment of heart disease. Type 2 diabetes is reversible. Towards the end of his life, pioneering heart transplant surgeon Christian Barnard perhaps regretfully said, "I have saved the lives of 150 people through heart transplantations. If I had focused on preventive medicine earlier, I would have saved 150 million. It turns out that preventive medicine is lifestyle. That medicine is a Pioppi diet. If everybody in the UK adopted the Pioppi diet, we would solve our healthcare crisis within a year. Thank you very much.